Welcome to the Wormhole, where keeping it real is expected. There are a couple million podcasts you could be tuned into, but you chose to take this journey with us, and for that, we thank you. Without further ado, the Wormhole with Tim and Troy.
All right.
Okay.
Shit. You said, because I said I didn't want to be like them. And you was like, but how you going to do it to stay on top?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so they are, and I have to start by saying, I know where I was, but I got to start by saying this. I'm not against it. I'm not against it whatsoever, nor am I for the way that we're being portrayed as what we are. I kind of think we support it a little bit, but I don't want to get off track. But in order for you to snap your fingers and become them, to have what they have, and when I say they and I have the thing, when I say the things, we all know what I'm talking about. Power, the success, all of that. We know how it's happening. We know that it's this quote unquote not racist thing that we're just keeping ourselves down, which is a lot of the truth. But we know that they have this airtight system in place in every angle of our lives. Anything that you really are involved in, there's a system in place to make sure that if you're not thorough, I'm not saying nobody can make it out, because a lot of black people like to say, oh man, niggas just lazy. That's why and that's why people say too, oh, you just lazy. I get that. But see, everybody ain't the same. And I think the system itself should be made to where it should be explained to people. And in order to become and to remain who they are and stay them, you have to be a cold-blooded motherfucker. You cannot be nice to him like you always tell me. You can't take your money and move to that town because everybody gonna want your fucking ass. In order to be them people, you're gonna have to be like the news we watch every day.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be able to take a whole 1,000 motherfucking niggas and march up in a fucking in a federal building and feel so confident about it that you don't give a fuck about the other people. Like you have to be like that. We don't have that, and I think that's why we're in the position that we're in a sense, because we don't have that kill first mentality, and I wonder why it's amongst ourselves. Because they don't mind laying us down. And I don't mean the police. I mean just them as a totality.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you on that, bro. I mean, I can smoke a bag of that. You're right about that. Because we just don't have it. We care. Like, I don't know if it's because the way things work that we care about shit. Well, I don't know. I guess if you've never been put in a position of power, because I always wonder, like, how certain people can just, I've watched, black and white, how they can work somewhere. And then the minute they become manager or supervisor, how they just like a light switch and they just like telling motherfuckers what to do. And you know what I'm saying? They get that power trip, And I'm like, dude, I never understood how people can do that, because just because, I'm a level above you don't mean I need to talk to you like you got a tail. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never understood that shit, but white people had that mentality, period. I don't know why. They knew. Like, if even if they ain't your manager, they gonna act like.
Man, I'm telling you, they raised from the house like that, bro. Like they raised from the fucking house
outside.
Like that.
Yeah, they walk outside like we piss excellence. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and true story, man. I worked in the fucking oil field. I wasn't an actual working in the oil field. I worked in the oil field. I was a fueler, but I worked in the oil field. And
you was out there.
I was fucking out there hot than a motherfucker too. I'm talking about hot than a motherfucker. But anyway, this fucking white boy, long, slanted, smooth face, like a baby, had to be freshly graduated from somewhere. And when I tell you the company man probably make $175,000 to $200,000 to just sit out there and make sure everything goes right. His job is very important, but he really does shit but sleep all day. And you don't fuck with him unless something's on fire. So he was teaching this little white boy who was becoming a new company man, fresh out of wherever he was, how to stand and keep his arms folded and how to look at people and how to talk to them. And the reason I know this is because I fucked around and met the company man, and we fucked around. We smoked cigarettes together and shit and drank coffee because I just was talking to the dude. He was a cool motherfucker. But he was teaching this white boy how to direct people, how to be white excellence. He was teaching him, because the white boy didn't really have it. He didn't really want to do it. He was behind the building. Keep your arms crossed. You keep eye contact like this. Man, that shit crazy.
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild. It's like they have a hell of a grooming process.
Mm-hmm.
A hell of a grooming process. Hell yeah. And that's crazy that you say that, because it is like that, man. You go to school with cats and they mamas or they daddies own some company, they're a big dog or some company. They even in school, high school, they act like they above you. Like, what the fuck?
They above the fucking school.
Yeah. Like, y'all can't do nothing to me. Yeah.
You ever seen little white kids? Because your kids mimic a child of anything, whether it's an animal or anything, mimics the parent for the most part. You see how our kids dress at 2, 3, even 1. We look like our little bitty kids look like rappers. They learn how to walk like that. They learn how to hold their pants up because they wear the skinny jeans, do all that shit, the haircuts and everything. Mm-hmm. You see them little white kids, they got their little Magellan button up, cool shirts with their little boots. They look like they daddies. They look like the professional men who's going to be owning the fucking little black athletes from the time they fucking young.
Yeah, you got to.
From the time they babies, they look just like the people that owns everything. Yeah. And we look like the people who rap. We look like the people who hoop. And we look like the people who like just do stuff like that. We look like entertainers from when we kids.
Yep, you right about that, bro. You damn sure right. Because it's wild you say that too, because we do. Like, man, you see these little kids now, they dress them like a rapper, like that. I'm like, why you got this mohawk on this baby?
Because that's our success. And we're afraid, every generation feels like they're doing it right. That's just what everybody does. But if you notice something about their generations, fads come and go. They might get a little hair in the front. They might do a little something, but nothing ever really changes. They always look like the fucking leaders of the fucking world. We'll fucking adopt shit and we get to adopt and shave. They might do it too, but they shit lasts for a brief second. Look at Miley Cyrus. She came over here. She twerked with Lil Jon?
Yeah.
She twerked with Lil Jon, hung out, wore some J's and some jerseys and shit, and she went right back over there.
Yeah, she back singing country and shit.
Yeah, she back singing country. Are you looking for that perfect gift for any occasion? Contact Aspen Glare to rid you of that worry. Aspen Glare creates unique, one-of-a-kind laser and handmade crafts specified around your wants and needs. Follow Aspen Glare on Facebook, at Aspen Glare on Instagram, or email at aspenglare@gmail.com. The perfect gift for that perfect person. Now, back to the wormhole with Tim and Troy.
Hey, that's crazy. Yeah, they can jump the fence and go back home. Yeah, we do that though. I never understood it, man. Yeah, we sure do that shit. Well, now, because back when I was a kid and shit like that, they dressed us like little men. You know what I'm saying?
Little men.
Men. We dressed like little men. You had you dressed like a little man, a little decent man.
And they made you act like a little man.
Yeah. You sit down, you be quiet, all that. But yeah, not now. These motherfuckers, hell, if they got on clothes, shit, Cause hell, I get disappointed every day, but it ain't my business. But yeah, cause I see how we come out as blacks, man, with them babies. I was like, come on, man, we ain't even trying no more.
No, what it is, we're afraid. We're 100% afraid to say that nigga got money or that bitch got money, but that don't make sense. Like, every time you see this person, they have their literal naked ass out. So every time you see this guy, he's fucking shooting in the camera like this, and that's who that don't make sense. We have to not celebrate it. It's got to be just not celebrated, because the longer we do it, our kids are going to continue to look like the white boy, little white kids. What do you call them? They're going to own us for the rest of their life, because they look like owners from the time they're young.
Yeah, you already an employee. Either employee or a convict.
In elementary school, you already an employee or a convict.
You're an employee or a convict. That's it. Because like say your mama seen you up there, dressing like a D-boy. Like, come on, man. Like, why you dressing? Don't do it. I understand clothes is clothes. I get it. But man, some of that shit just be like, why'd you do them like that?
But see, that's another thing, Tim, how you just say clothes. Shit ain't just shit. Ain't nothing just nothing. Like, clothes ain't just clothes.
No, I'm just saying, but like the clothes or the style, I get it, because I never understood why, if you got a baby, an infant, there is no way that I'm finna go spend $150 fucking on an outfit that this baby clearly ain't gonna wear long.
To make you look with the back out or some shit.
Yeah, dude, or just anything. Like, what you doing buying a $30 pair of jeans for a 1 or 2 year old for? What? Yeah,
you ain't bullshitting about that.
What the fuck are you doing buying them some goddamn $75 Jordans and they 1 or 2 for what? You do something else. Look, I hate to be down on them, but that money was intended for something else. It wasn't intended for that.
Wasn't intended for that?
It wasn't intended for that. Now that $75 y'all could have been eating or doing something else with.
Mm-hmm.
Babies ain't got to have that shit. They ain't even gonna stay in it.
No, not for a minute at all.
I never understood it. We just like to misappropriate funds like a motherfucker.
But like we always say, it's going to be so difficult to have any kind of meeting because me nor you, I'm going to say me, I don't have enough money to make nobody sit down and fucking give a fuck about missing no time. And they like to listen to what I'm saying. Period.
Man, nobody. I mean, you got active black people out here trying to put on seminars and talk to the young people, but just talk to black people, period. Just talk, give them, try to enlighten them, let them know it's another way, and you don't have to be like this. And we can be above, we can do great things. I don't want to hear it.
Well, see, I'm gonna tell you something else that bothers me. We always talking about talking to the youth and shit. I'm sick of these motherfucking black people that's going to these goddamn conferences, spending thousands on their clothes and they makeup, and they fucking had to go in there and shake their fucking head from side to side, and because they in there. You know what? Them people ain't getting shit solved no way because them the motherfuckers that we really need to be talking to. How about you stay out these expensive ass and these fucking events? Why everything we do got to be an event? Look at black sports. Everything is a classic. Everything's a party. Like everything we do got to be decked out from the fucking floor up. It's a fucking party. It's somewhere to chill and hang out at. That's what we fucking do. And it's like, oh man, that's what we've done all our life.
It ain't just us, Troy. Every culture does that.
Man, I know every culture do it, but it don't matter what every culture do. It's about what you can't do. It's about what we think we can do, and it ain't working. Like it ain't been working for centuries.
Yeah. I mean, no, it ain't working because the message is so mixed. It's so mixed. You get mixed messages and it ain't gonna work. Nobody is sticking to a specific agenda. And however you pushing this agenda, the bad one is winning.
Yeah.
The bad one is just winning. I don't know how. I don't know if I can't say they ain't talking loud enough because these motherfuckers losing their voice trying to scream for peace. It just ain't nobody. It's falling on deaf ears. Well, I'm starting to think that shit, they done damn near done pause them niggas or something like, because this shit is crazy.
Well, I think life and especially the way we can see things nowadays, because you didn't have, and I'm not saying dreams aren't good, but people like to say, oh man, dream big. Like dreams ain't always the best thing in the fucking world. Because back then, motherfuckers was a little more realistic because there were less things to dream about. And nowadays, it's so easy to make you feel like you need to do things that you don't need to do. Because the things that we trying to do as black people, we want to red eye and we want to do all this shit. I'm not saying if you can afford it to not do it. That's not what I'm saying. But we're trying to do stuff just to fucking do it. We're trying to catch up in life. We're trying to fucking catch up. And I don't think that we should be trying to catch up right now with what's going on. But see, I think life feels so short and it's so in our face. It's so advertised that I think that we want to hustle for ourselves. Everybody wants to live their fullest life. That's the new term in these years. Your own life. Get out there for yourself. Like it's almost like fuck everybody else. If a motherfucker don't want to come, just go do your own thing. Hustle hard as you can and get as much as you can. Well, that ain't gonna help us win shit.
Well, Troy, what you want the people to do, Troy? If I'm supposed to have dreams and aspirations and hustle hard and do things, I can't sit back here and wait on the motherfucker that just don't want to do it. Because now you dragging me down. The first law of nature is the self-preservation of man. You got to take care of yourself or you take care of anybody. You can't take care of your kids. You can't feed or wipe your ass. You can't help nobody. You're invalid. So I'm not going to, you can't actually fucking for real, dog. Shit, just laying up and shit, nigga. Shit, man, dog. Like what the goddamn pastor say? Hell, he said, shit, you can't soar with eagles when you're walking with chickens. Hell, you got to get up. You got to get the fuck up. I understand what you're saying about the community, but hey, man, ain't no sense in everybody sleeping in the box when I ain't got it.
Okay. And I promise you 100% understand that. So what are we really expecting in our life? I think I'm going to tell you from what you're saying, I think we should live like the snake.
Well, when the kid's born, just go the fuck on your way.
Snakes have babies.
Yeah.
And either you get the fuck out that nest or that mama will fucking eat you because she's starving.
Well, hell, Troy, that's where we live now. That's the days of times now. These kids, ain't no mama raising them kids. Them kids are doing the fuck they want to, man.
But
so that's what we are now.
And I get it. We live, but we don't actually live like that. We think a different way than we actually live. I think we still feel like there's this big old family feel like we used to be a big old black family. I would think so a little bit. even though it was gang violence back then, I felt like a couple decades back, there was so much more of a family environment.
Of course.
A person was more likely to literally give you sugar out their house to get you to the next fucking week. Go in half of their balance. Man, I done fucking delivered sugar down the street, nigga. I done delivered sugar so many times. I done got on my bicycle and had a little sugar, a little coffee, and a little, probably some weed, because at that point I ain't know, but I'm sure I took some weed to some motherfuckers.
Yeah. But we had a sense of community.
Yeah, a sense of community.
I've done the same shit. You know how many times my grandmother told me, take this cake down at a such house. They need a cake. Take that cake. And then she said, don't get on the bike. You might drop it. Walk it down there.
Walk it down there.
Walk it down there. Had to walk the cake damn near a block or two. You know what I'm saying? And then give the people the cake and walk back home. But see, we used to take care of each other like that. It wasn't no, I'm better than you. Everybody kind of knew like we in this shit together. But then I guess the times changed.
The more, I'm going to tell you, the more millionaires we got, the more small kid millionaires we got, the more athletes that we put on TV from young ages. I'm glad all that shit happened. But we live like the snake now. We live like the fucking reptile.
Yeah. You said you wish you got it.
You can't tell me shit. Fuck it. I'm holding on it. I'm even before a motherfucker get changed, they already just period. Like, fuck it. Yeah. Like they literally have a thing they say now called period.
Yeah.
What's gonna do?
I don't know, bro. I mean, cause them days and times ain't never coming back to where it was like kind of like nationwide. Cause nationwide, it was like that. Cause I remember being little and going to other places and visiting cousins and aunties and shit like that. They little communities was the same way. Everybody knew.
Everywhere you went, it was the same shit.
It was the same shit. So you really didn't have to adjust to nothing. That's why we was all raised. Like my grandmother used to say, she raised everybody. She said, you'll never know what's going to happen. You need to be able to live with anybody.
Anything
can happen. She said, something can happen and you don't have to. So if you got to go live with such and such and them, you already, we all raised the same. Yeah.
In Bastrop, I was one of the rare niggas that go on every side of town. Yeah. My mama had friends all over town. So everywhere I went, their neighborhood was like mine. Like nigga be like, man, we're gonna get up in the morning, we walked over here and met such and such and played baseball with these niggas and threw the football. And that was how every fucking community. I don't care if you went out of town to one of your cousin's house. Mm-hmm. You got up in the morning, you walked down the fucking street and you met such and such. Mama had to ask, can I go outside? And it was like that everywhere.
It was like that everywhere. No matter, that shit was state to fucking state, damn near.
State to state.
Everybody was the same. It ain't like that now. It's some motherfuckers' house. You just don't want to go over there.
The people don't even know who they live next to no more. Like that. Yeah, that's don't even know the question.
No, that was out the question. That was out the question back in the day. Man, I remember when I was real young, mom lived in an apartment complex. Man, we knew everybody.
Even the apartment complex, nigga, we lived in when we was young. We knew every single person over that bitch.
Everybody there, not just the people in the building. Yeah, not just people in the building, the whole complex. Everybody. Yes. If I was outside, them people knew my mama. They knew everything. So we just say if I was the kind of kid, just say them damn street lights on, I'm still outside swinging and shit. They know exactly where I need to be. If they gonna grab me and take me themselves, because you bullshit.
They sell. Yep.
That boy's still out here. And then they gonna talk about my mama. You didn't know that boy was still outside? Come on now.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. I think that we have. And once again, I have to say this. I have to call it the Diaries of a Broke Nigga because that's the first thing that everybody's gonna say. Who is this broke nigga talking? What he got? I think that's our downfall. Yeah. Like everybody's pushing so hard to have it that we just pushing past community.
But I think we pushing past, sorry to cut you out, bro. No. I think we pushing past community is because when they say they want to say, oh, I got it, or I'm trying to get it, or I want to have it, they have, like you said, unrealistic expectations. Sometimes you have with just as much as you need. You can. I'm not going to say you can't do it. But dude, if you're there, you're good. And then they sell out to do something real fucked up to get more just so they can feel better than everybody else. I don't know where they came from, but go ahead.
That's okay. I mean, I just think that once a person look back and see what they're really doing, because and see people that actually get to that point, I think they all have to say to themselves what you said, like, I have to go. I can't stay back. But then it's kind of like a dope game. You get in the dope game to make some money. Mm-hmm. Chances are when you got in dope game, you was trying to do something to support That money was going to support something else you want to do. But you got in dope game and the dope game became you. I think when people get in that hustle mode, they start watching TV and it's like, man, fuck it. And after a while, they hustle just to get out. Because people, I don't give a fuck who you are. Everybody sat around with somebody and was like, man, if I get out this motherfucker or whatever happened, maybe them be pipe dreams. Maybe they be young pipe dreams. I don't know. But I think people get to a certain point in their lives and they forget what they was even hustling for. And you look back and you laid up somewhere on a fucking island. And it's like, what does this have to do with anything? Like, what does this have to do? Because when you get back home, you know what you got to do? Lay down in your own bed because you're sick. You're tired from the vacation. Who takes a $100,000 vacation and come back home and they tired? What you tired from?
Well, shit, I mean, I don't know. I ain't never had $100,000 vacation, but I had a 5-day vacation and came home tired.
That was an exaggeration, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know what you're saying, but I don't know, man. I mean, we want to be the one to have the most. I guess that's what you can say. You want to be the one to have the most. You want the restaurant to stop when you walk in, and I don't know why people want that, but
you know what? I'm finished. I bought some shoes. Recently. And I think they're some old man motherfucking shoes. But when I bought them, I had a real good reason for buying them, right? So my fucking feet and my ankles and shit, they get cold first. Like when I'm cold, my fucking feet cold first. So I fucked around and bought these motherfucking shoes, and I was shopping for them. And them bitches had fur and shit in them bitches. And they got the fucking rubber sole on the bottom. Like they squeak when I walk on the floor. Like they motherfucking furry shoes with the motherfucking squeaky things.
What's wrong with
I'm gonna tell you something. I love them. But see, I'm a quiet walking ass nigga. I can sneak up on a motherfucker. Really, I just walk quiet. All my shoes are more like running shoes. So they all cushiony and quiet. I sound like motherfucking Frankenstein walking around this motherfucker.
Nothing wrong with them shoes. Now, if you're trying to catch somebody doing something, don't wear them.
I don't know. That's why I got the soles on them so I can move. So they feel like tennis shoes on the bottom.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I got a pair like that myself.
Damn, I just feel old as fucking these bitches though.
But they house shoes, nigga.
You know, I've been wearing goddamn Nike slides for so long, but this my first time really get into a pair. They feel orthopedic to me, you know.
Oh hell no, that what your feet telling you is where the hell they been?
Where they been?
Where they been? You been putting us in that bullshit here. We got to spread out. And then we need some elbow room in this bitch. We wearing these running shoes and we ain't ran yet. Hey, you might well put us 10 toes down, leave us fuck alone.
Yeah. Let's quit playing.
Shit, ain't gonna get that shit for confidence. It's all about confidence at this point. Fuck all that.
Everything about confidence at this point.
Like I say, hell, need some fucking support.
Yeah.
Shit, fuck all that shit. That shit look nice and look dope. Shit, goddamn it, here. You goddamn take them some bitches off and look like your feet give each other the pound and shit.
Each other the fucking pound. I ain't ever seen so many grown men wear sketches in my goddamn life.
They got to. Ain't no choice.
Everybody wearing sketches. Dan Marino, Joe Montana. They all wearing sketches.
Them goddamn feet look like some ape hands here. Like you grab some shit and hold on to it. Yeah. Let them hoes hang. Shit. Get them out.
Shit.
God damn it, hell. Cause that goddamn little toe the first one to go. Shit.
Boy, I'm gonna tell you something, because it don't get no love. It get crunched up so hard.
I'm talking about everybody lean on that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
God damn. They say shit. Hey, that's like the first motherfucker to get out the family, and everybody else bigger than it, but they lean on him for so.
He picking on him here. They pick on him all the time.
Yeah. That's why that motherfucker hell he can't do nothing because he got to give everybody else his nail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no goddamn picking nail.
I'm gonna tell you something. If you missing a nail, you probably miss your pinky. My mom missing her pinky nail. Everybody I know that's missing a toenail, that's that fucking pinky nail.
That fucking pinky. That bitch gave up and quit. They milked it. That son of a bitch said, hey, when that bitch said we all the way home, they took
all the way home.
They took it. And I'm telling you what's funny to me. You sit up there and see a broad and her goddamn pinky toe, you know that nail gum, they got that little dab of goddamn polish on that piece of meat.
Oh, on that meat.
Oh, now,
yeah.
Hey, man, come on now. Like shit, I mean, now damn. Shit. Now.
I don't watch that pinky toe meat get polished before.
Oh my God.
When I was a kid, I saw it get polished, man.
Oh my God. I'm like, dude, just hey man. If you didn't put no paint on it, I'd have thought some bitch was gone. Just let it be.
Everything's an illusion these days, man.
Mm-hmm. when I looked down, I saw green. I didn't start counting. Fuck it.
Yeah. Then start counting because you don't give a fuck at that point.
At that point, I start.
When you, and especially if it's that first time, are you gonna honestly say something about a finger toenail?
Man, no, man, I don't fuck the bitch feet. I really don't give a damn. But I mean, shit, if it's gonna be acknowledged and you want me to talk about it, then I got a whole lot to say.
Yeah, I want to ask some questions anyway.
And I mean, shit, because now that you said something, that's all I want to talk about for the rest of the evening. Mm-hmm. Like shit, I got so many questions. Hell, you open up the barn here. They goddamn horse out. I'm a ride.
I'm to myself in the bed, put 2 pills behind my back too. Hell, I want to talk.
Yeah, sit Indian style.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I want to hear this. Shit, I want to hear this. Hell, I'm talking about goddamn it. Hell, I'm listening so hard. They need to put doctor in front of my name. Shit, shit. I'm saying that. I'm gonna tell that. Now, how do you feel about that? You know, I want to know everything.
I'm talking about good eye contact and everything.
Eye contact like a motherfucker. Shit, I'm talking about using encouraging words, speaking real softly. Shit. Yeah. Shit, like I just got through eating some warm soup. Hell, you know.
Currently eating it. Hell.
Yeah. So, do you feel okay about that? Yeah. Shit, I knew that girl that some bitch was gone.
Have you ever been in a situation where you were in need of a declutter? How about a clean house or even your church home attended to? If you don't have the time, energy, or the desire to tackle that task, contact Newsome Cleaning, LLC to take care of your dirty work. Contact us at 318-884-6397 or email us at newsomecleaningllc@gmail.com for easy, no hassle service. Remember, we take pride in your appearance. Now, back to the wormhole with Tim and Troy.
And then I be wanting to say shit. You know they ain't give you no discount. You know that, don't you?
No discount. They painted that nail and charge you the same price.
Same fucking price. Same fucking price. For that meat. And I don't even know why they even be fucking trying. Because hell, once that shit dry up, hell, it's gonna fall the fuck off.
It's gonna fall off. When you take a bath, it's gonna come off.
It's gonna come off. Shit, the skin. It ain't no nail. Like shit, stop trying. Shit. Stop trying. Shit, just tell us that we only paying for 8 toes a day, Kim. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Just 8.
We're just doing 8. That's all we need is just to give me that hot 8.
So I was watching Nick Cannon, and I'm the type of nigga, if I'm watching TV, if I'm just kind of like pass and go because I keep the TV on. I damn it probably have like all the TVs on the house at one time. I don't know why I do that from room to room. But Nick Cannon had a man panel. He do the man panel every now and then. Dr. Ishby on there. I think Caesar was on that bitch and a couple other people. So the lady came up. He take questions from ladies. She said, how many days or weeks should I show my person that I'm dating my interest with myself without my wig, without my makeup, without my lashes, without my nails? And they was like, whoa, what, shit, like what's, and she was like, something. And they were like, so do you not feel confident in yourself? Like what, like, I guess my point is, what the fuck is that? Like, we know that they're waiting to show you their real self. Like, how do you even pick somebody with all that shit on and not sound like you're being negative, but you just kind of want to see what you're getting into, huh? I
mean, yeah, you want to see what you get, because you know what? I wouldn't dare be with no woman that's made up every time, 24/7. Like you, even when she wake up in the morning, shower ready. No, I want to see what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Because if I just got to see what you look like. Because I mean, something might happen, and hell, I got to come make sure that's you.
I gotta verify you.
I gotta verify, but you look like a fucking sea donkey. Like shit. Like shit. Like you was with her. No, her at all.
How do you present that though? How do you present that up front? If you can see past the cake and see potential, how do you present that?
Man, you really don't. I would think, because it's kind of gonna be rude for a man to say some shit like that. You would just, only thing you can do is just hope that woman would just, like, if you're around her and I don't know, and she go wash her face or some shit. But I mean, you can kind of tell when a woman just got a lot of shit on her face.
Oh,
you can tell, because I mean, you can tell if she got a lot of shit on. But now some of that shit I be saying, where they just be going from looking just from shit to just terrific. I just don't. I don't know if I'd ever meet a woman like that, because that shit right there, that cause you get your ass whooped.
And see, they making videos about that shit and making it funny.
That ain't funny, yeah.
Yeah, they making that shit funny. Like, ain't nothing funny about this shit.
No, that ain't funny, man. There's some crazy motherfuckers out there, man. And they show that shit. I done seen a couple of them. I'm like, there is so crazy they made that woman look like that. But you can still see if you out on a date, unless that motherfucker got on a turtleneck and some boots. Cause shit, I'm looking at and some gloves. Cause I'm looking at everything.
Everything.
If your face look like that, and you goddamn right, I'm looking at your arms, your calf muscles, and everything that I can see.
Mm-hmm.
And if that shit don't match up, then okay, well I think I know what I'm in for. I think. But shit, if you go down there and go wash your face and come back to the table and you look like my fireplace, I'm like, I mean, you at the wrong table, ma'am. I think she's senile. I've never met this lady, I'm
talking about call management and everything.
Oh, I want to speak to management off the top because I think in the women's restroom, she knocked out my date and took her clothes.
What are we doing?
What are we doing here? Why am I still talking? Why are you not in the bathroom looking for my date?
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, but no, it shouldn't be like that, man. I mean, shit, if you busted, goddamn it, be busted and live in it. Shit.
Just be busted. And you know what the problem is?
Fuck, man. Stop bullshit.
Live in it and find you somebody busted that's going to love you too.
You might not have to get nobody busted. Your imperfections might be perfect to somebody else. Give yourself a chance, hell. Damn, be your own best friend. Be your own best friend.
Be within your busted. I like that.
Shit, be in that shit, man. Stop that shit trying to roll around and look like you just stepped off a movie set. You can't keep that shit up.
In the morning.
You can't keep it up. And I'm going to tell you why you can't keep it up, because your goddamn pockets won't allow it. You can't do that shit every day.
And if you already made up in the morning, how are you washing your face? Or is the whole piece just not sanitary because the hair ain't coming off all the time, the makeup ain't coming off all the time, and the nails are on? So where is the sanitation and where is the time for it?
Man, let me tell you something, man. You got some women out here, man, they'll get up way before the rooster crow. They can get their shit together and lay right back down. I'm telling you, cold world, man. And they been doing this shit for years. That ain't gonna stop. Hell yeah, just when you done fucked around and done busted your nut, because she went, when y'all fucking, she looked like that. You get through fucking, she go take a shower, you pass out, of course. And shit, next thing you know, you wake up in the morning, that bitch still look like that. Shit, because she done went in the shower, did her thing, put that shit right back on and lay back down right beside your stinking ass. And you don't know shit. You like, man, this bitch bad. She looks so good. Let that bitch go to the hospital on your ass and see what happens. They can't keep doing that shit in there.
Oh my gosh.
Shit, let her get a goddamn urinary tract infection and shit. She got to be in there for a day or two. She got that kind of time. Then you gonna see what you're dealing with.
Then you know what?
Be like, damn, girl, you look like Uncle Earl.
Uncle Earl, and that's exactly it, Tim. Like that fucking hospital will get it out of everybody.
They don't get it out of you. You can't keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man, go on, show them folks who you are.
I ain't never really had to go through that, man. I ain't never seen it. Actually, I'm such a goddamn been where I'm at for so long. Like I don't even know what the streets look like.
Man, look, man, it's like that. It's just like me, I ain't got a lick of hair. I ain't had hair in a long time, and then you see me come in with a motherfucking even Steven fade.
Oh, fresh fade.
Fresh fade. Come on, man. And you expect me to keep that shit up fucking with a bitch? It's only gonna be a matter of time before I get so drunk and get to doing my thing and get to sweating this shit look like mascara. I ain't got time for that shit. Cut that shit off your face. Yeah. Goddamn, done fucked up every pill in the goddamn house.
Yeah.
Shit, all the time. We got to get new towels so that goddamn dye won't come out of it.
Won't come out of it.
Won't come out of it. You done fucked up the goddamn family towels. Hell.
Got the embroidered letters on them.
Yeah. And then it's that special kind of yellow. You can't dye it all the way yellow.
No.
Mud Deer made that tile.
No. Damn, they got your dead uncle on that motherfucker here.
Yeah, be who you are. I'm right here fucking up people's furniture and shit. And like I say, man, I understand women do the makeup, but blemishes and things like that. I understand that. But don't just completely change your face. That ain't right.
Like it's they have to, man. They had that shit, man, showing where they just really doing a whole different face.
I think a nigga ought to be able to sue for this shit.
I think so. I really think so. At least for the amount of, and it sounds petty, but at least for the amount of like whatever y'all did that night.
Man, yeah. I mean, that means you gotta get my money back. But but that's small claims court. Just don't fuck with her no more if you don't like the way she look. But I'm saying you got some motherfuckers that get all the way to the altar and don't really know how that woman look.
That is true. I don't know how that happens.
They don't really know how that woman really look. And she goddamn me to said I do. And a couple months later, she just let it all hang out. And you be like, what? And then you want to go get a divorce because it should be an actual case. Like, this is not you know, but
Bro,
you
I
ain't
don't know
gonna
how.
man because you a man. Because they said you shouldn't how you didn't know.
I don't know how that would happen. How you would get that far?
Man, if a bitch can get $5 million from saying she caught a goddamn STD in the backseat of a car and sued the insurance company, anything is possible.
Damn.
And that's the truth. She got a motherfucking payout because she caught a STD in a car and sued the insurance company. Got paid. So you telling me I ain't got a chance in hell from me waking up with a stranger?
We got 1 minute. But so this person caught an STD in the back of a car, but she really caught it from a person?
Well, she got out, man. Look, it's documented. I read it. It was in the news, dog.
Because what I don't understand is, and I was talking to my wife the other day. I don't understand how women wear skirts that they wear because when you sit on stuff,
no, they was having sex. They was having sex. They was having sex
in the car.
They was having sex in the car.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
And she called what's that thing they call whatever human papilloma, MPV, whatever it is. Man, yeah, she got $5 million.
They should. She got $5 million because she caught a disease in the car. And I hate to keep taking this back to black, but niggas don't be getting shit for getting locked up for 42 years of their life for not doing shit. They'd find out they didn't do this shit for 42 years, nigga. They'll release them in they fucking jail clothes and get them enough money to probably put a deposit on an apartment.
Yep.
Nigga, maybe a couple $1,000s.
That concludes this episode of The Wormhole. Join us next time to see what shit goes in the hole and comes out the other side gold.